Hey guys, Happysplasher here. Good morning. So right now we're going to continue with the world event, so yeah, let's keep going. Currently we are in chapter 3 and it's called Rebirth of the Phoenix. We are going to go check out the history first and we'll see that you'll have the final boss here being the Phoenix with some extra copies of that new hero. We're going to head back to the roadmap and then we'll start this off. We are on this quest here, defeat Balds. We'll hit the go. And this brings us to a battle. And they do have 2 skills, so whenever an enemy appears, they will get a skill that when they die, they will deal damage to adjacent allies, and also at the start of the turn, they will also summon a demon orb. Ah, the poor Lord Protector trying hard to stay in power. Don't worry, I'll make you my servant when I establish my rule. I know all about your rule. It's all death and destruction. That's not going to happen. Also, who let you out of the lower world? Once a year, I am allowed to leave my post for a stretch. I have no intention of going back this time. A stretch. Okay, let's take a look at the buildings. Whoa. Alright. Well, we have this building over here, and this one here. And then we also have the Demon Orb, which deals some damage to one of our heroes when they die. Also has flight. We have this Moody Ghost over here that freezes our heroes in line once she dies, and then also gives an attack boost. And then finally we have the Cyclops over here with an attack boost whenever they attack the Warlord. We'll go with the Grace on A2, using our random damage to clear out some heroes and give an attack boost. While you were busy with the fire, my demons found the Phoenix. So what? You want to bribe the Phoenix for him to choose you? You won't get far there. As if I'm going to spell it out for you. Soon I'll hold all the power, and you'll go to the Inferno with the damn bull. Man, they really hate these bulls over here. So that was Balds. We'll head back to the roadmap and continue. Okay, another ad. Alright, we're on this next quest here. Activate Legendary Obelisk in place of power 4 times. We'll hit the go. And we're in the place of power. As you can see, our Obelisk has now reached a new level, and the rewards are also increased. We'll activate the Legendary Obelisk over here 4 times, if possible. We're a little short because each one costs 5k, but hopefully we'll get some bonus runes, and we'll see what happens.
Legendary.
Okay, so a couple things. Not only did we not get bonus runes, we also did not get the new hero, so that'll make things a little more difficult for this world event. We'll need to wait and get some more runes in order to activate the obelisk one more time, and so we will do that offline, and we will see you guys later. Alright guys, we are back. Currently we're on this quest, activate Legendary Obelisk in place of power 4 times. We have done that offline, and so we will now continue. Okay, once again, another ad. Alright, we have our next set of quests here. Up top, use the White Shaman skin to defeat other players 2 times. Behind that, we have boost any of the event legendaries 9 times. On the bottom here, we have get 1600 souls of legendary heroes in summon or in chest. We'll start with this quest up top. This one is use the White Shaman skin to defeat other players 2 times. We'll hit the go. And this brings us over to League. We will actually need to do 2 wins in order to pass this quest. So right now we're opening up some spots so that we can get some rewards. And then we'll do 2 battles. Hopefully just 2 battles. We made a little bit of a change on the squad so that it's more friendly towards the White Shaman skin. So we start with the Yorick here on A1, getting a little bit of attack boost and hitting the open lane. We're going to go next with the Vixen here on B1 with the ability to freeze a random enemy whenever we attack the Warlord. At this point, we're going to continue. We're going to do our spike skill, and then we're also going to silence these heroes, especially because of this Yuri dealing some random damage to our ranged heroes. And then we're going to keep going. We're going to go with, let's see, go with the Aphrodite here on A2, just to deal some additional damage at the end of the turn. And you can see that damage happening over there. We're going to go next with the... We'll go with the Vanikori here on A3, and hopefully with the reflect damage, should be able to clear out. Or just force for lethal here. Okay, so that was the first win. Let's hop into another battle.
This will be your last hunt.
You didn't say that at all. But that hurts quite a lot. Okay, let's start against this Bastet, which actually cleared out all of the heroes and then also got an attack boost. We'll go with the Vixen here on A1 just to freeze. Take a little bit of damage with the Atom skill. Okay, we'll go next with the Spikes, and then also follow up with the Hoodoo here on E1. We're taking advantage of the totem in front of himself. And there we go. Right, so that was the White Shaman skin quest. Might as well open these up while we're here. Get some more of these runes, open up some more spaces for battle. Then I'll also go back to the squad and then also get our skin for battle. Alright, well, we'll head back to the roadmap. And as you can see, this one is already complete, so we will continue. Hey, it's another ad. Lovely. Okay, we have this next quest here. Boost any of the event legendaries 9 times. We'll hit the go. And this brings us over to the squad. We're in a little bit of a tough spot because we don't have that new hero quite yet. So we will need to boost only our 2 heroes that we have. I'm seeing how much dust that we have in order to do this, which is a lot, but maybe not quite enough. We'll head over to, close this out, we'll head over to the guild. And then we'll head over to the bonuses in order to activate a bonus here at the very end. The Masterful Enchantment, which will lower the cost of the boost. And hopefully we will actually have enough dust in order to do it. So we'll head back to the squad. And then we'll start with filtering for the King Taurus. Down here. Heading over the boost. And as you can see, every time we boost, not only does this count for 1 quest, you can see it does also count for this quest as well, so that's 2. It's 3. As you can see, the cost does get really high. So let's head over now to the vaults. So 1, 2, 3. So if I do 1, 2, we're gonna spend roughly 4,000 for each of them. And 17 for the next. Oh man. All right, well, it's still potentially doable. Let me do that because we did have. Yeah, if we have the new hero, then we wouldn't be spending as much dust in order to do this. But, this is fine. As you can see, no one is going to be able to pay the cost for that last one. So we'll head back to the King Taurus, filtering for the melee. Okay, and as you can see, we are now complete with that quest. We'll head back to the roadmap, and we'll do the bottom quest. This one is get 1,600 souls of legendary heroes in Summon Orange Chest. We'll hit the go, and this brings us over to the Summon Hall. What I'll actually do is close this out. Close this out over here. Let's start with the Mighty Pass. Let's see if we have enough points at this point. A little short, just need 1 more level in order to get the legendary chest over there. Going to head over to the event pass. And the event pass does not have a legendary. If you had the premium one, you could automatically get it. So let's head over to the league. And as you can see, we do have a couple of legendary chests. We'll open up this one for number 1.
Legendary.
Okay. And we'll open up this one over. Yeah, let's open up this one here for number 2.
Legendary.
Okay, as you can see, we are now complete. We were debating upon whether to open up another chest over here in the league, or we could also use these chests up here from the progress rewards in the summon hall. But we do need more spaces, and we do tend to get more legendary chests than those other summon hall chests, so this is fine. We'll head over to the roadmap and grab both rewards. Okay, and once again, another ad. This is what, it's been 3 ads in 7 minutes. Okay, well, we're on our next quest here, defeat Adept. We'll hit the go. And this brings us to a battle. And they have 2 skills, so at the start of the turn, we'll deal damage to enemies except order, and then whenever an ally kills an enemy, it will heal the killer to the max. I've heard them use the word killer in skills before. Okay, let's take a look at the buildings. And we have this Harbinger Ward that gives an order ally Pierce, and then also gives them health. We'll summon the York here on D1, getting a little bit of an attack boost to destroy the building. And there we go. So that was Adept. We'll head back to the roadmap and continue. Okay, we have our next set of quests here. Up top, we have performed Demigods, Gods of War, or Miracle Summons 20 times. Behind that, we have Soulbind, King Taurus, Bolts of Warden, or Kai the Fury Soul 9 times. On the bottom here, we have spent 30,000 runes. We do need to actually spend runes this time around because we don't have that new hero, and you can only get as many Soulbinds as the number of heroes. Each one of these is actually 4 Soulbinds, so that's why we need to unlock this. So we're in a little bit of a bind right now, but hopefully we'll get some good RNG in order to unlock, otherwise we are going to be stuck. So for the time being, let's actually... We're going to do this offline and open up some chests down here for the spend 30,000 runes. And then if we are able to unlock, we'll actually get the miracle summons up top here, or we'll just have to do demigods. So yeah, we will see you guys later. All right, guys, we are back. Currently, we were in the place of power opening up some legendary obelisks in order to get the new hero, and we did end up getting him, so now it's just a matter of finishing the quest and then hopefully finishing the world event. So let's start with this quest up top. This one here is perform Demigods, Gods of War, or Miracle Summons 20 times. We'll hit the go. And this brings us over to the Summon Hall. Because we do actually have the hero, as mentioned, if we head over to the squad, we'll see that he is an order hero, and we will need to get as many copies of him as possible in order to finish up the last set of quests. So we'll head up, and we'll head back to the Summon Hall. We'll go over to the Miracle Summons, and we'll actually use our Miracle Scrolls in order to summon some order heroes. We also do need order heroes in general, and that'll be useful altogether. And as well as that, we will be able to get, as you can see, 2 times the number of souls of the event heroes. So maybe we'll be able to open them up, or at the very least to get some useful heroes that we'll need for later on. So we'll first start with the Summon 10x. As you see, it does count for the quest. And hopefully we open some event heroes. Okay, as you can see, we got some event rares, so that's a start.
Epic.
Okay, got some event epics, and as you can see, event legendaries as well.
Epic.
So we might actually already be there just with the number of the event rares.
Epic.
Okay, nice with the epic hero.
Epic. Epic.
And we'll open up another 10x.
Epic.
Nice, very nice.
Epic. 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 Epic.
Ooh, got some
Epic.
epic Caesar's head. Very nice.
Epic.
Still no legendary yet.
Legendary.
Okay, we got some Super Mary, which is not too bad.
Epic.
Okay, all right, well, we are done with that. Let us head back to the roadmap and continue. Okay, we have this next quest here, Soulbind any of the event legendaries 9 times. We have done that already once we got the Kai the Fiery Soul. We could do this bottom quest down here, the spend 30,000 runes, but we will need that. We'll need our runes to actually spend for this later quest, which is spend 50,000 runes. So for the time being, we'll just skip that, and then we will continue. Okay, another ad. Okay, we have this next quest here to defeat Taurus. We'll hit the go, and this brings us to a battle. And they do have a skill, so whenever an ally attacks the enemy warlord, they will get both an attack boost and a health boost. Look, the narcissistic tyrant is here. What do you want? Have you come to talk to the future ruler of Pangaea? You'll make a poor ruler. You only care about defending nature and your kin, but you don't mind what happens to others. I don't care about the rest. Where were they when we needed help? Everyone ignored our pleas, and you were nowhere to be found. I was trying to fight demons, man. Okay, let's take a look at the buildings. And we have this Marquis de Sade. This one does some poison damage to our heroes when they attack, and then we'll also give a health boost to the warlord when he dies. We'll summon the York here on D1, taking care of this building and getting an attack boost. I'm sorry that happened to you, but you need to understand that neither you nor the demons can ruin the balance of power. The words of a worthy ruler. If the Phoenix chooses you, I hope you will not forget them. You best be careful. I saw Baltz talking to one of the heralds. I think they're up to something. You just sound greedy for power, though. That's that's not what you're supposed to be doing. All right, so that was Taurus. We'll head back to the roadmap and continue. Okay, we have this next quest already completed, looks like. It's level up any of the event legendaries to level 15. We did have one of these heroes from before, and so that is why this one was already complete. So we will now continue. Okay, we're on this next quest here, Defeat Destroyer. We'll hit the go. And this brings us over to the Place of Power. We are out of attempts right now, so we'll need to wait, and we'll come back to this once we have some more attempts. So we will see you guys later. Alright guys, we are back. Currently we're on this quest here, Defeat Destroyer. We'll hit the go. As you can see, we are out of attempts right now, but we can either wait or we can spend some gems. As you can see here, we'll just spend a little bit of gems in order to get this going. And you can see here as well that they do have 2 skills. So whenever an enemy appears, gives them a skill. So when they die, they deal damage to adjacent allies. And at the start of the turn, we'll summon a demon orb. No dialogue. Okay. We'll take a look at the buildings. And we'll summon this Tengu over on the open lane C. And with the passive damage with the Morgoth, there we go. So that was Destroyer. So much for destroying. We'll head back to the roadmap and continue. Okay, we have our next set of quests here. Up top, spend 3,500 gems. Behind that, level up Kai the Fiery Soul to level 17. On the bottom, we have spend 50,000 runes. We'll start with this quest up top. This one is spend 3,500 gems. We can either spend gems by way of actually purchasing stuff in the Place of Power using the obelisks, or we can, for our purposes, we're going to head over to the Legendary Draft. And as you can see, we do have the ability to spend in order to get some Legendary Draft attempts, but let me see where we can go in terms of our spending down here. So let's head over to the Place of Power first, and hopefully we can get some bonus runes to make it a little easier.
Legendary.
Okay, we got some, which is good, so we'll just keep spending.
Legendary.
Okay, and we're currently out of runes right now in order to activate the Legendary Obelisk. So for the time being, we will need to spend on some Legendary Draft. So because of that, each one is over here about 300 gems, and we'll need to do a lot of those. So we'll do those offline, and we will see you guys later. All right, guys, we are back. Currently, we're on this quest, spend 3,500 gems. We have done that offline, and so we will now continue. Okay, once again, another ad. All right, we're on this next quest here, level up Kai the Fiery Soul to level 17. This one is already completed because we did get some good RNG with the Miracle Summons and some Evolve, so that's good. So we'll work on this next quest down here. This one is spend 50,000 runes. As you can see, we have spent a little bit of the gems right now. We'll hit the go, and let's see if we can get some good RNG. We'll spend on the legendary Obelisk, and see what we can get.
Legendary.
Yeah, we got some more fiery souls, but once again, we are not hitting the bonus runes. So we'll need to get a couple more, and well, we have a couple of days left to do it. So yeah, we'll try and get those offline, and we will see you guys later. All right, guys, we are back. Currently, we're on this quest, level up Kai the Fiery Soul to level 17. We have done that offline, and so we will now continue. We also have this other quest down here. This one is the spend 50,000 runes. We are actually a little short off of getting the runes because, as you can see here, we only have about 4 hours left. And we didn't actually get a lot of bonus runes. So because of that, also on the fact that we do want to save gems for a future world event. So because of that, we are going to skip this quest and we'll just claim and continue. Okay, we have our next quest here. Open mystical box in place of power 4 times. We'll hit the go. And this brings us over to the place of power. As you can see, we do have the mystical boxes filled up because of the legendary obelisks that we have been activating. So in this case, we will open all 4 of them and hopefully we get some good rewards. That is bad. That is okay.
Legendary.
That is okay.
Legendary.
And that is okay. As you can see, we are now complete with that quest. We will head back to the roadmap and continue. Okay, we're on the final quest of the world event. This one is defeat Phoenix. We'll hit the go. And this brings us to a battle. And they do have 2 skills, so at the start of the turn, we'll deal damage to enemies except order, and then whenever an ally kills an enemy, it will heal that killer to the max. Lord Protector, your time's come. Balts turn me that you have turned Pangaea into a realm of misery and suffering. Phoenix, trust me, regardless of what this vile demon says. This wise guardian of souls tells me that you are a tyrant blind with power, and I won't hear any excuses. Get ready to fight. Ouch. Okay, let's take a look at the buildings. And we have this Mina Helsing. This one will deal some additional damage whenever one of our heroes attack. They have accuracy, warlord, and extra attack happening from this skill up here. We're going to start with this Grace of Rockfleet on B1. Looking for our random damage to clear out the buildings, and then also the Mina Helsing. Okay, we have the Super Mary over here with the Mental Shield skill, and then also when she's attacked, she'll get Mental Shield. We'll summon on the open lane A here. The battle is over, Phoenix. If you choose someone who will bring peace to the demons and bulls, so be it. Lord Protector, I was wrong about you. The demons have said terrible things about you, but I see that your heart is pure. You are the chosen one who is destined to lead Pangaea to prosperity. I will be honored to help you in this difficult task. How noble of you. Okay, well, that was Phoenix. We'll head back to the roadmap and continue. Okay, here's the biography / end card for Chapter 3, Kai the Fiery Soul. Fire Spirit, Herald of Destiny, Messengers of the Gods. Each plane has a different name for this creature. Once every 100 years, the Phoenix rises from the flames and ashes, incarnating in a new follower. Once he is reborn, he is to name the Chosen One to lead Pangaea to a new era of harmony. Great. Okay, so we will grab our rewards. Okay, as you can see, we also get that medal. And we have another ad. And at this point, we are now going to finish up the rest of the world event. So first, let's head over to the event pass. This is that new thing that showed up for the first time this world event. So we'll grab these other rewards.
Epic.
Another ad. Grab those runes. Okay, and at this point, we're not going to spend for the premium. It would be nice, but not really looking to spend right now. We'll head over to the place of power, and then we'll activate the rest of the legendary obelisks. So we'll skip the animation.
Legendary.
Got no bonus runes this time. We'll head back, and let's see, did we get any mystical boxes? We're off. Okay, well, I guess we can... Suppose we could actually just spend on the epic. Skip that.
Epic.
And is that going to be enough? Yes. All right, great. So we'll open up this other mystical box. Got some bonus runes, so that's good. Head back to the legendary obelisk. Spend some more.
Legendary.
Got some more bonus runes. Some more bonus runes.
Legendary.
Okay, and let's see if we fill up here. We do not, so we'll spend here on the epic.
Epic.
And as mentioned, we don't want to spend gems. If we do spend on the epic, as you'll see here, we need to spend a little bit of gems. So in this case, we'll just head back down to the rare one. And we'll just spend here and finish it up. Got a little more, and we can just hold off on there. All right, so yeah, so that was it for the world event. Overall, not too bad. Didn't really get too much good RNG, but at least we unlocked the new set of heroes. And yeah, well, once we can put a little more time into it, we will then create a video and talk more about that new hero. So yeah, so guys, thanks for watching. We will see you guys later. This is Happysplasher, signing off.